Mateo, for free?
Welcome back to the podcast, guys.
Jesus Christ, that was a stressful 15
And
seconds.
they called Obama the throat goat.
Who? Do people call?
I said they called Obama the throat. No,
people-
there's this famous Reddit thread where it's, Donald Trump could never throat this much, and it's a video of Obama doing something. I think it's him eating like a hot dog contest, and then somebody keeps replying, Donald Trump could easily throat more glizzies than Obama. Like far right guys, great, it's great. Anyways, that's why Obama's a throat goat.
This is a horrible start to the podcast
Look
already.
at this. Sorry, I gotta keep it in like proportion. Look at the size of these.
It's been 1 minute.
Oh, my bad. Look at the freaking size of these.
Gosh, diggity darn it. Welcome back to the podcast. We have a very interesting week for you guys.
Quickly. You know what we do have to do?
What?
We do have to do an episode where it's like actually completely no swearing. Like we restart the moment we swear instead of like cutting it out.
Yeah, oh sure, I'll do that. We should do that. Start that episode on a Monday. We'll get it done the next Monday. Not because of me, mind you. Not because of me.
We could have done this literally any time. You just didn't ask me. But whatever.
The joke was that you can't stop swearing.
Oh.
You assumptions make an ass out of you and me.
You can't swear, Dylan.
That's different. It's a phrase.
I went through like 3 different words to end that sentence on. I went through God, Jesus, and Christ. And I realized I can't use any of those in the context of what I'm saying.
You totally can. I won't cut it out. I'll just make you look sacrilege. You can't.
No, like the the Cartman thing.
You can't
like
keep saying this offensive stuff. I've had to cut at least 5 minutes of footage because of you from the past 3 episodes of you just being offensive.
Not my shining moment. What can I say? Screw the police coming straight from the underground.
You had the perfect setup for the first topic of the episode. Not my shining moment. The perfect setup. And you transitioned into F the police.
I'm sorry, I did not see the line there. That's my bad.
Oh my god. Okay. You know, I'll take this.
You know what? Shine on, you crazy diamond. Anyways, I'm in shiny hunting. I went and I wanted shiny Dragapult in Pokemon Sword. So I finally tried out Masuda method. 1 in 512 chance with the shiny charm, which I got. Sorry, I don't know if you can see that clearly. That is 70 hours, 34 minutes, and 58 seconds. And 2,582 encounters. But I got
How many encounters?
But I got it.
How many encounters?
2,582.
Oh my god. That's not even that good of a shiny.
But I also accidentally
That's a good
ran into this. I ran into this bastard. Just randomly. I was hatching the eggs and accidentally run into a Pokemon and it's shiny Zigzagoon. And just in like I'm 1,000 in, and I accidentally run into this bastard as well. It's a raw chance too. Like it is not. I was not hunting for them. I wasn't even trying. That is a 1 in, I think, 1,000 something. But that really grinded my gears. Anyways, now I'm trying for shiny Ponyard.
He didn't put it into perspective properly. This was over the course of 5 days. There's a reason this podcast is a tad bit late.
6 days.
6 days. There's a reason why this podcast is late. It's because he took 70 hours. I want it to be known. I 100%ed Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 Remake within 60 hours combined.
And he thinks that makes him less of a loser.
He took 70 hours to catch one shiny Pokemon.
I caught 2,000 others in the process. They were just the same Pokemon. What don't you understand here?
I don't understand how one can put themselves through that. Yeah,
It's called having fun, Dylan.
you weren't
God,
having
Mister
fun. Period.
Mister Fun Police over
Every
here.
couple
Mister Fun
hours, he
Police
would
here.
call me and he'd look like this every time. He'd be like,
I had like 2 breakdowns.
he legitimately every time he called me, this is the face I'd be met with.
No. It was. Wait, you're not getting angry, right?
Every time. I've never seen a more emotionless while being a completely devastated person in my life. He managed to toe that balance.
You see this like dirty facial hair I've got going on? I didn't. Last time I shaved was right before I started the shiny hunt.
He looked like he was falling apart.
This is my shiny
Hunting stubble.
mustache and beard.
This is the Pokemon equivalent of Captain America going into hiding and growing a beard. It is.
Ugh.
Like a ghost with how bright my LEDs are. It's crazy. I mean,
White man spotted.
speaking of crazy, last night.
I was crazy once.
No, last
And
night.
they locked me in a room.
Well, while we're on the topic of just random personal news, I saw the new Ryan Gosling film, Project Hail Mary, last night.
Oh, no spoilers.
Language. That was incredible. Second best movie about humans going into space for because the planet is dying. Second best movie in that
I'm
genre.
sorry, Dylan. You're gonna have to cut this out. But after you said language, I really wanted to say off.
Think fast, chuckle nuts. The movie was absolutely incredible, beyond incredible. I mean, it is an amazing film. Obviously, Ryan Gosling is the star, and also Mateo. Just think about this while you're watching it. Every second of that film is a practical effect, and I mean literally every second of that film is
I love a good practical effect.
I was watching behind the scenes of it, and it is astonishing to me how practical this film was. The only thing that wasn't practical effect was the fact that they weren't in space, and even then, I bought it.
You know what else isn't very practical?
Well, what else wasn't very practical, Mateo?
Suing a guy for breaking into his own house. Or sorry, suing a guy for you breaking into his house. I really, it's so dumb that it actually hit me with the baffler.
Oh, dude.
You guys may know the rapper Afro Man, not from his name or like anything he's ever done, but the
Afro Man won a Grammy.
Really? For that one song?
Not any of the songs he made for that, but he made a Grammy in the 90s.
Yeah, but we're not in the 90s, Dylan. But you tell me that you actually know
he was
Afro
nominated.
Man.
He was nominated for a Grammy. No, but you said that nobody knows him, but that's not true. He was nominated for a Grammy.
I'm talking to our friends, Dylan. I'm talking to our friends.
Okay.
But you may know him from the song
There'll be a picture
Because
of him
I Got High.
Point to it, Mateo. There's gonna be a picture. Oh, right. What is this? I'm being bit crushed by my camera. I need a new camera, man.
Anyways, Afro Man got sued for defamation after making songs about the Ohio Sheriff's Office getting a faulty warrant, breaking into his house, not finding anything. And when he posted the footage of them breaking into his house, which is lawful because it's his footage, they sue him for $4.5 million.
Sorry, wait, I pulled up his wiki to see if I can find more details on the case. 2024 presidential candidacy.
Oh goodness. My goodness. Okay. No more celebrity politicians.
Okay. I'm sorry. You got the gist of it, but there's a couple things you're missing out on.
Well, I watched the whole case.
Well, first and foremost,
I was just summarizing.
Right. Not only did they break into his home, I don't even think they had a warrant.
They did.
They did.
They did. Okay. They talk about it in the trial.
Okay. Well, they had a warrant. They disabled his cameras while they were raiding his house. So he got some footage. Obviously, he made music out of the footage. But they were also going through disabling the cameras in his house as they were raiding his house.
Yeah, he only had 2 cameras working, and they still caught some crazy stuff. They caught this one dude looking lovingly at some pound cake.
Lemon pound cake.
Like,
He made a whole song about it.
honestly, I've listened to the songs because of the case. One of them is fire, and the other ones are just so funny. You might have to cut it out of the video, but like the best song does. Sorry.
I'm going to read out the names of the songs real quick because it's really funny. Will You Help Me Repair My Door? Lemon Pound Cake, and Why You Disconnecting My Video Camera? All 3 songs
Oh,
he released.
there's more. Hold on.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's the name of the album.
He released a whole album.
He did. I'm saying it now. The Police Raid, Lemon Pound Cake, Why Disconnecting My Video Camera? I'm Have a Good Time. I'm not saying that one. Not saying that one. Not saying. I don't think the rest of them. Oh yeah, Will You Help Me Repair My Door? I Need Money because they also stole from him. By the way, they stole money from him.
Mhm. They took $4,000 and they didn't give him back 400 of that.
It's ridiculous. That's you can't say that. That's the one I went out of my way to not say.
Yeah, I didn't go.
Well, anyway, he absolutely stomped them in the case. He won really quickly. He won the case really quickly. And there are some hysterical moments. I can't play most of them, unfortunately, because they're pretty inappropriate. But there are moments where like they're playing the music video or the music video for one of the songs, and the girl the song is based after, one of the officers, is just in tears on the stand. And it is not like it's not even like a remotely sad or like a mean song. It's just a stupid song. So she's effectively crying to like Weird Al. It's like indescribably funny how like embarrassing this trial is. It's gotten so bad that a police department sharing the name of the one that raided his house made a whole informative video about how they're not the same police department that raided his house.
It's actually like hilarious. Like in one of the songs, he's just straight up calling this lady like a lesbian. Like that's the whole song. It's like you like going to town on women. It's great. It's some creative stuff.
There's another point where one of the lawyers are reading off like the lyrics, and they're asking one of the police officers, "Do you believe that this man slept with your wife?" And he's like, "I don't know." Like it's like it's not like a malicious "I don't know" or like trying to make a point "I don't know." It's like a genuine befuddlement. It's like, I don't know. You put that out into the world and it could be a possibility. I don't know that he's sleeping with my wife. And even the judge, he has to take a pause and he's like, "Are you saying that you think this man here is sleeping with your wife?" And he's
It's
like,
so baffling.
"I really don't
it's
know."
so baffling because you have to, in order for a defamation case to win, you have to prove that what he is saying is not true. You cannot shoot yourself more in the foot more if your argument is he impacted my life by saying my wife is sleeping with him. And then go, "Well, I don't know if my wife is sleeping with him.
Oh my god.
She
man.
might be. I've got a black daughter." Sorry.
Dude, it's so embarrassing. It's genuine. It's so embarrassing. On the topic of embarrassing court cases,
I'm sorry, you just have to censor the swear there. But you can't cut that whole part out, please.
none of that, barely any of that came in.
Really?
Yeah, barely any of it came out. On the topic of embarrassing court cases, Subnautica 2 court case. Now to
The
keep
Crafton lawsuit.
now to make a now to give update the guys because I'm not sure if they're aware. I don't.
Subnautica is a survival game.
No, stop. This is my turn. You got the Afro Man case. It's my turn.
We double teamed the Afro Man case.
I'm going to double team you.
We spit roasted the Afro Man case.
God. Okay. So
they're not going to know what spit roasting is.
Okay. So essentially what happened is when Krafton purchased Unknown Worlds, the developers for Subnautica, they promised a $250 million payout to the whole Subnautica team if they managed to release Subnautica 2 into early access by a certain date. Unfortunately for Krafton, that date was very slowly approaching, and Subnautica 2 was going by fast. They know what they're
the
doing.
game's like, I would be surprised if the Subnautica 2 early access lasted longer than a year.
Yeah, it's like they were working on it fast, and for a while they learned a whole new engine. They had a whole, like, their team was huge. Like they were going through it. So Krafton started to get cold feet. They were like, "Oh my god, we are actually about to have to pay the $250 million to this team."
Yeah, because all right, it was such a dumb purchase by Krafton. No offense.
No, it was very stupid.
It's one of the dumbest purchases by a large game company I've ever seen, because it's half of the price you are purchasing the company for is money you have to pay the employees.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So like you're doubling your costs off of having to pay your own employees now bonuses of money that you won't get.
Yeah, no, dude, it's legitimately a ridiculous deal, and I'll get into expand on that in a second. So what happened was, considering, or the CEO of Krafton, he realized he was going to have to pay Unknown Worlds $250 million, like it was going to happen. So what he did instead is he fired the 3 founders of Unknown Worlds, because that's the right thing.
The guys who sold the company to him.
Yes, so he fired the 3 founders of Unknown Worlds. He said their reasoning for why theyere fired is because they were not working on the game anymore. They were out doing other projects. They were getting lazy. They didn't actually care about the game or what was happening with it. Quite clearly,
which is kind of weird to say
this.
about a nearly finished game.
It's not nearly finished, but it was ready for early access. And it's also weird to say about 3 people who founded the company because they just loved making games so much that they did not want to, like, they didn't want to make games for other people. They wanted to make games for themselves. They just loved making games, so they founded a company. Like, that's just obviously nobody believed this, because this is a load of crap. A couple months.
Hold up. This was everybody at that news.
Oh my god! Like, not the Dokes meme again. You pulled it out. I think like every episode for the past 3 episodes.
I love Dokes. I love Sergeant James Dokes.
Oh my goodness.
In a purely platonic way, you know.
Oh my gosh. So a couple months, maybe like a month or so later, it came out that the fired founders of Unknown Worlds was suing Krafton for wrongful termination. A long series of events play out. Basically, Krafton alleges that they weren't caring about their jobs, they were stealing files from the company, and a bunch of other things. As the case goes on, Krafton continuously walks back every single point they make against the Subnautica founders.
Well, we didn't actually say that we fired them because they weren't working on the game.
We didn't actually say that.
We just said they were off doing other things.
Off doing other things.
Instead of spending time in the building in which the game is made.
So one of the devs too, or one of the points made towards one of the specific devs, said that they were working on a movie. Turns out it was a Subnautica movie, which was asked by Krafton for them to get working on. So it's just like, okay,
he's spending all his time working on a movie
that we asked him to make. It's so dumb.
A Subnautica movie, a movie made specifically for Subnautica.
It's
Subnautica's
so movie. So yeah, as it goes on, each time a point is brought up against the founders by Krafton, it is proven wrong and then walked back by Krafton to the point where the judge
like
was getting upset.
Comical. It's like, in terms of court cases, this is up there in terms of stupidity with like some of the greats,
like Johnny Depp and Afro Man.
I did put in the notes, Afro Man is Johnny Depp too.
Yeah, I told him that joke. Try to take it from me. So
what? That was my thing.
Come to a week ago. the trial's hitting its peak. No news. There's been no like real news for about like a month or so. So people are wondering what's happening with it. Turns out
It's been over a month
for what?
since it came out that
No, this
they were
happened.
suing Crafton.
Oh no, they were suing Crafton like 3-4 months ago. No, I mean it's been like, sorry, I mean it's been like a
Oh,
month since any big news about the trial came. That's what I meant.
don't look in the recap notes. I tried to look in the search bar for topics because it would have been in our notes, and I
He types Subnautica.
I just typed out Subnautica.
Okay, so
Uh,
anyway, flashback to a week ago. The first big news in a bit for this case hits. The unknown worlds founders are to be reinstated on the head of the Subnautica team. So the unknown, now they're back. And the judge extends the payout for early access till September of this year. So
it's so beautiful.
it's so good. It's so good. And now it is projected for a May release on the early access, which is incredible. But that's not the best part. The best part of the trial, the best part of the case, I don't even know if you know about this because this has been flowing out the past couple days. It turns out when the CEO of Crafton made this decision to buy Unknown Worlds and to promise them this payout, every single individual at Crafton, their lawyers, the CFO, all the other people, you want to know what they said? Don't
dumb
do
decision.
that. Don't do that. That is a bad decision. He does it anyway.
It's probably one of the worst company financial decisions I've seen ever since was it Yahoo that bought what's the social media platform that nobody uses anymore? MySpace.
MySpace. Oh, I did not. I did not know that. But yeah, no, it was a horrible decision. But that's not the worst of it. It gets even worse. So by the time that the buyer's remorse hits, and he's realizing I have to pay out this devastating amount of money to the unknown worlds. The CEO of Crafton, he's like, oh my god, what do I do? And then so he decides I'm gonna hit up my good old friend, Chat GTP.
GPT.
I don't care.
But
He
no, people have
asked
been
AI.
making fun of him by going, Jarvis, how do I get out of my $2.4 million payout?
250.
250 million. Sorry.
That's a
Wow.
very big. That's a 200. That's a
That is a big
$248 million
difference. You're right.
difference. But yeah, so he's literally asking. He goes to Chat GTP to say that
GPT.
I don't care. To ask
Just
how
say
to
it
get
right.
out
Just
of
say it
this,
right the
to
first
get out
time.
of this situation. You know what Chat GPT tells him? There is no way of getting out of this payment. You have to pay them. So he keeps asking and asking. And
No,
as
no,
we've
no, no.
all
Sorry. You're slightly wrong there. ChatGPT tells him, you are an excellent thinker. I get why you wouldn't want to pay out this many people. But that's not possible. Like,
yeah,
it affirms him and then goes, but I don't think we can do that.
yeah.
That would be highly illegal.
But as we all know from Eddie Burback, AI will eventually give in to your will. So he keeps asking and asking and asking to the point where they start giving him advice on how to do a hostile takeover of Unknown Worlds. Hence the events that played out leading to this lawsuit. So all that was achieved in this time of him trying to avoid this payout is guaranteeing the payout. Like it was from the moment that deal was signed, it was a guaranteed payout. It is absolutely insane. It's like that one myth of the man who tried to put off his destiny only to reach it in the process. Oedipus, yeah, Oedipus. It is so satisfying because Crafton sucks. I hate Crafton. Crafton's also huge AI people. They're trying
doesn't hate Crafton.
Everyone hates Crafton. My dad hates Crafton, and my dad.
Everybody hates Crafton. Nobody likes Crafton, and your dad loves AI.
No, my dad doesn't love AI. He actually dislikes AI, but
as he should, as any sane person should.
Yeah, it is. It's
except
just
Mason. Mason loves AI.
Mason's a big AI lover. He loves
Mason
AI.
loves AI
He
slop.
loves AI. He
He's
loves
told
that
me,
slop.
Mateo, I love AI. He's like, I love texting my anime chat GPT girlfriend.
So I like to imagine right now at Unknown Worlds, they are just like a multi-day rager at their headquarters. I saw the funniest comment ever too about the CEO of Crafton going over to Unknown Worlds HQ to like check out how the progress of the game is going, just to go face to face with with this founders that he fired. God, it's I can just imagine how the atmosphere in that dev team right now must be ecstatic. It's hilarious.
No, they must be like, we just gotta pay out. We
Hell
just
yeah.
gotta pay.
Yeah,
We
so
just
anyway,
gotta. I
that's
wonder
the
who
story
it's
of how
from.
Crafton shot themselves in the foot. Talking about
You know, I
shooting.
just realized something really
Oh,
quickly.
yeah, yeah.
On our notes, we never told them that.
Oh, yeah, Mateo got the computer set up. We didn't tell him because this happened after the episode. Yeah, he's got that computer. He got the graphics card. This is the first time he's using it since he set it up because he's been catching that shiny Dreepy. You're making good points.
I've used it multiple times since I set it up. What are you even on about?
You had to do tier lists?
No, I did those on my laptop.
Yeah, ridiculous.
I've played Elden Ring on it because I
Mm-hmm.
like Elden Ring.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, he got his
What do
PC
you guys
set up.
think? What do you guys think? Already look better with facial hair than Dylan does.
That's cute. It's funny that you think that. Talking about shooting yourself in the foot, Marvel Rivals has been falling apart over the past couple of weeks. Not even because of Marvel. I actually think a couple of bounty decisions aside, the new season launched, season 7, starring White
Hard
Fox.
Adam Warlock.
Starring, I think, White Fox as the first character. Black Cat is season 2. But White Fox, new strategist character. It's Marvel Rivals Kiriko. That's essentially what she is.
It
In essence.
legitimately is. They brought one of the worst characters from Overwatch.
I will say though,
into
at
Marvel
least she
Rivals.
can't two-shot headshot. So
Yeah, only thing that saves her from being
the worst thing ever. Apparently, she's not even that good. Actually, I heard that she's like pretty average, which is a good thing. I'm glad that they're finally doing fine characters again. But that's
yeah,
not what.
it's because they can't balance supports for the life of them.
Yeah, speaking of supports, people are trying to start another support strike, not for good reasoning. They finally added 3 bans to competitive. And a lot of people are claiming that most of their games are 3 to 4 supports banned per game, which is statistically been proven untrue, but anecdotal evidence, I guess. Yeah, so 3 bans happened. Support's been being banned left and right. A lot of support nerfs happened in the recent patch, not big ones, but nerfs nonetheless. The big change though that our supports are really upset about, the ult economy got murdered
Oh
in a
yeah,
good way.
no.
They
Ults are
murdered the
like
ult economy,
once in a blue moon now in Marvel Rivals.
which is a great thing. They implemented a system where I forget how it works exactly, but there's like a specific system that Overwatch set up a while back around ultimates that they implemented. Overwatch removed it. I don't know if they're going to keep it, but more importantly, they just decreased every ult gain by like 70%. So like ults are gained infinitely slower across the board, primarily on strategists. DPS and tank get their ults a little bit faster, but not by a whole
DPS
lot.
should get their ults back fastest.
Yeah. So yeah. But so now there's actually a somewhat of a neutral game in Rivals, which is something it never had. Rivals has always been like an ult farm game.
Now it's a game that's actually about getting picks
And
instead of pressing Q.
and dude, the supports are so upset because let's be real, most support players in Overwatch in Marvel Rivals were never good players. They just functioned really well in the ults based gameplay of Rivals. So a lot of
What's
people are.
funny, the ult cycle has been mainly what's been killing dive heroes in the game,
Mhm.
period.
Yeah, but
Like
not the
that's
main
also
thing.
why we haven't seen a true dive meta.
We had a dive meta.
Like no, not like a true dive meta. Because like even when
Iron Fist,
like
Captain America,
Venom,
Venom. There was that
like
one.
Venom Cap are meta, they're not like they're pretty hard countered by Strange.
That's fair. That's
So
fair.
like Strange thrives in a dive meta. Mag thrives in a dive meta. So you never really seen like a true dive meta takeover because in order to do that you'd have to kill the supports fast enough to create a dive meta. and you'd have to get more benefit from just outright killing the supports than being a frontline tanker.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Because of how they killed ult cycle, it's now no longer sit in the back and constantly farm healing stats. Sorry, Mason, it's over for you.
It's been over. Rocket's been really bad recently. They gutted him like 3 times over.
Yeah, but now it's very punishing to just stay back there and heal, because they finally created dive meta, like a true dive meta, where it's playing Stranger Mag is worse than playing a dive character. This is because now killing one support takes out part of their damage and part of their healing and takes them out of whole game, which is really huge. Consequently, this has made Black Panther the best character in the game.
No, Black Panther's still not that great.
No,
It's
Black
funny
Panther's
though.
really, really good this season. Black Panther's like really crazy good this season.
Well, it's funny. I would say initially when the patch notes first dropped, Black Panther didn't get any changes that were worth anything, but they did a secondary update because of one change in particular, which I'll talk about in a sec, because this affects me genuinely. They had a smaller patch.
Wait, did they undo the cap thing?
No, they didn't. They doubled down. I'll talk about it in a second. But essentially, they had a smaller patch where they gave the Black Panther a lot of buffs. So for the global changes, for the ult changes, I'm going to read them off real quick because I pulled it up. For Vanguards and Duelists, reduce damage to energy conversion from 90% to 70. I was wrong about the numbers, but it's 20% slower. Reduce passive ultimate ability energy regeneration from 12 charges a second to 11. That's also big. For Strategists, it was 90 to 75%. And then it's the big one. Reduces passive ultimate ability energy regeneration from 12 charges a second to 8. So the passive regeneration for ults on Strategists was cut by a third. Huge changes. But that all means nothing because of 2 changes in particular. First off, Angela, they gutted her flight charge. So they retooled her a lot so she's less dive-esque and more brawly. But it's still I haven't played.
I don't fully agree. From what I know about the changes to Angela, it's 2 seconds longer on her cooldown to
It's 3
the
seconds.
charge, right?
They doubled her cooldown.
3?
Yeah.
It's not so much anti-dive or pro brawl, but the problem with buffing Angela is if you give her too much of a presence,
she'll be too strong.
and then have her be able to like keep getting away, because like some characters just straight can't hit in the air, which is why you haven't had like a good air tank in the past. So the idea was, rather than nerfing her overall, it makes her commitments a lot more all or nothing. So now, if you charge in as Angela, you commit as Angela, because you are going to either get a pick on the person, you're going to go into your brawl form, or you are dead. You don't get the opportunity to fly back out of there anymore.
Which I'm not a fan of,
So
because I
wouldn't say it makes her more brawl or more dive. It just makes her... It makes her more accessible for other characters to deal with.
I guess. I don't know. As
That
an
being
Angela
said,
player, I don't like the change.
That being said, they do need to now buff certain things about her. I think they should probably buff airspeed now, because if you're not going to be in the air for much long, or nearly as long,
yeah, no, I agree.
You need better mobility getting in for those commitments. That's my take.
I think they should have just been doing that from the beginning, but I do agree they should definitely do that. On top of that, a lesser change, because I've fallen out of playing her a bit. Emma Frost kind of got gutted. Like she's been nerfed continuously so much that the bonus patch that they released shortly after gave her a few buffs, so she's in a decent state now. The big problem with
Emma Frost has been struggling a lot since her I forget what it's called, but I just call her Fortify.
Diamond nerf or Diamond form nerf.
Yeah. Her Diamond form nerf really, really hurt her, because like that was her main form of damage and her main form of actually tanking. And now she has like a pitiful shield and no form of defense for the team in her normal form. So like it's straight up not even worth picking Emma right now.
No, like I said, they did give her a few more buffs after the nerfs they gave her, so she's in a fine state. She's just not.
Yeah, but she's not like a good. she's a fine character, but
Mhm.
she's a fat DPS.
Yeah,
She's not a good tank.
yeah,
She's
sure.
in my opinion, a pretty fundamentally bad actual tank.
Mhm.
I mean, same with Thor. Thor's a fat DPS.
Mhm. Anyway,
Sorry.
they shot Captain America in the feet, or more accurately, they shot him in the arms. They
No,
removed.
they shot him in the head. They JFK'd him. Hang on.
So they removed, and it is beyond enraging to me. They removed his animation cancel and called it a fucking buff. They removed the one thing that gives Cap his DPS output. They removed and called it a buff.
Well, no, it's not his run animation cancel.
It
It's his
is,
throw animation cancel.
but
So when he's doing the normal, yeah, no,
which
it's part
involves
of
the
it.
run.
But when he's doing the normal punches, he still gets the animation cancel. Except he doesn't get the animation cancel on the shield throw part of the punches.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like every 4 punches, you become useless Cap.
Legitimately, like they kill. I mean, no, the animation cancel for the regular punches was fine, but it was the shield throw that did the most of the damage. And after people were came out, they were like, "This is going to kill Cap," like because it will kill Cap, and it has killed Cap. Cap has been awful this season so far. Even like the top Cap players have been saying how bad he feels. They doubled down. They doubled down. I'm trying to pull up the bonus patch they did.
Don't piss down my back and tell me it's raining, Governor Minute.
What?
There's this lady who says government weird.
Yeah. Anyway, whatever he just said, I don't know. So they doubled down. They doubled down on him, on his nerf. They called it a buff, which is once again still beyond maddening to me.
Beyond meat.
I'm actually not going to read this out. It's like 8 paragraphs. But they said that
Just like Cliff Notes it.
they gave him a minor damage buff for his 5th and 6th strike out of a 6 strike combo. Which does,
sorry, really quickly, keep in mind he used to have a 5% damage buff.
They gave him a 5% damage nerf a long time ago. Yeah. So, oh, sorry, no, not even the first two. They are the last two. Increase the damage dealt by the first 2 hits of Sentinel Strike and melee attacks from 40 to 45. That's great. Thanks for the 5 damage increase for 2 of the hits.
Sorry, really quickly, just do some quick math in your head. If you're trying to kill a 200 HP target, tell me, you still have to do the same number of hits. It's the same number.
It's absurd. By the way, every busted character in the game, Helmet wasn't touched. Hawkeye got 25 HP nerf, which is pretty big, but still. Bucky
That's
got
actually huge. That's actually ridiculous.
Bucky got like a slap on the wrist. Invisible Woman still got a slap on the wrist. Gambit barely got touched. All the big characters still perfectly
fine. They don't
fine.
need to balance those characters because they just get banned anyways.
That's fair. But like all the super powerful characters in the game right now, still as strong as they were. Captain America, a pretty middling tank in the current meta, nerfed. It's actually it sucks. It upset me a lot. Also, it's a funny little thing. Flats, he covered the patch notes, and half of the video of covering the surprise patch is him dogging on his chat because everyone in his chat's genuinely kind of stupid.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
Yeah. Ah. Anyway.
But it's I feel so bad for Flats because Flats was the original. He was the first guy out there to champion is like push Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
He said this since day one, since Captain America was considered the worst character in the game, that Cap was underrated. So he's been a long time Cap guy.
Yeah, people tried to genuinely argue Flats about Captain America. Like, yeah, no, let's argue one of the most highly regarded tank player in all of hero shooters. It's hilarious.
The danger.
The past 3 Flats videos have basically been him yelling at his chat, being dumb. It's so funny. And in the essence though of gaming changes, because I don't know how to transition off of that into this next one, Minecraft Live happened a couple days ago. Nothing too huge. Minecraft Dungeons 2, but nobody played Minecraft Dungeons 1. They're doing like a Minecraft experience. I know, exactly. And then they announced a new cave biome, the Sulfur Caves, with I'm not 100% sure what's exactly in it because I didn't watch it.
And you can really smell the farts in real life.
You can. There is a fart gas water There's a bunch of new blocks, and in particular, there's a new mob called the Slime Cube, which you can mix with other blocks, and you can slap it around without it taking damage. So you have a beach ball essentially.
Oh God.
You have a living beach ball.
Sorry.
Look it up. Look here. I'll put obviously down here. Mateo, point towards it. Point towards it.
Didn't they already have the armadillo?
Yeah, like a year ago.
Oh, your camera's moving like 1 mile per hour for me.
It's fine for me.
Hold up.
If I had $1 for every time Mateo banned it. Oh, hey, Mateo. He's gone. Hello?
My computer's really struggling right now, actually.
Did you download the drivers on your card?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, anyway.
that was the other day.
Yeah. So they added Sulfur Cube. I'm not 100% sure how it works, but essentially you right click a block on it and it will take the properties of that block. So it will look like wood. Like I said, I'll put up pictures here. Mateo, point towards the pictures. Point towards it. Point. Yep. You got it right for once? No, you had it right the first time. Yeah, so new mod.
I thought you were telling me I got it wrong.
No, you got it right. Bunch of new blocks, new biome, new cube, coming along with the babies, I believe. Also, interesting little thing.
Sorry, what?
The baby.
Yeah, you.
The
Oh,
baby.
the baby mobs.
Yeah.
I was like, what the are you talking
Language.
about?
But yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
There's also something about portals or something. It might be dungeons related. There's a few things, a couple interesting things.
Yeah,
not a whole lot
though. A few things about portals too.
DLSS is a function on NVIDIA graphics cards, which is basically, it's a thing that allows you to upscale your games. Recently, DLSS 5 was announced by NVIDIA, and it is what I can only describe as a Snapchat AI filter. AI Snapchat filter, that's what it is. And it looks ugly and awful, and people have been clowning on it for like the past week. Here's a specific screen. Here's a very specific.
Yeah, NVIDIA's like, guys, it's free. And NVIDIA fans or like NVIDIA owners are like, we don't want it. It's the Roadhouse thing.
If DLSS 5
if that
even
thing
touches
so much
Roadhouse,
touches my copy of Roadhouse,
I will blow you.
I will kill you.
But yeah, so it's a huge. I mean, it's a pretty dumb thing, but it's a really funny thing. It looks gross. It just looks bad. The specific screenshot I'm going to try to pull up is of Grace Ashcroft from RE9. Not to mention in their showcase, in the image that they're doing down below, is a low graphics render of the game. So they're not even showing the game at peak graphics, which is a beyond gorgeous game. Just for the sake of making their thing look better, even though it doesn't. There's a bunch of other screenshots from the Harry Potter game, Starfield, and it all just looks awful. It's just gross. It's also kind of insulting.
This guy's a phone.
It's also kind of insulting in the case of Resident Evil because all the Resident Evil characters are modeled after real people. So you're basically putting an AI filter on a real person saying it looks better than the actual person, which is kind of gross to do towards someone, in my opinion. That's pretty much it, though. Not a whole lot to that one. Yeah, if I had an Oscar for transitions, it would be given to me at the Oscars last week.
What affects ping?
I don't know. Do you not? Yeah, so he's trying to figure out his computer stuff, I guess. I'll talk about the Oscars a little bit more as well.
My computer's really not giving an Oscar-worthy performance.
That was good. That was good. It's not my computer's fault. Anyways, it's your fault.
I actually don't know anything about the Oscars.
Oh, dude, there was
it's probably because I haven't turned it on in a week.
Oh, maybe. Let me give you some.
So it's probably just true.
This would be fun for you to learn as well. The Oscars this year actually had some pretty monumentous things some pretty monumentous moments.
Monumentous.
Is that not the right word? Is monumentous not a word? I thought that was
monumentous is not a word.
I thought that was a word. It doesn't matter. Some pretty monumental moments, in my opinion. To give you some highlights, Sinners released last year. Huge movie. Pretty good. I liked it. The most nominated movie of all time was 17 Oscars. It won 4, which is not bad, but it's on top of that, One Battle
Yeah,
After
Dylan just
Another.
hates black people.
That's not true. I like that film. One Battle After Another, starring Leonardo DiCaprio, won, I think, 6 awards. Great stuff, including Best
What did it
Picture.
win?
One
It makes sense though. That movie was incredible.
Let me.
Supposedly,
He has not seen it.
allegedly.
Um, I'm trying to see if I can pull up the exact.
I thought for YouTube Shorts.
Oh, visual walkthrough. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to find. Oh, this is annoying. I don't want to go through this. It won best supporting actor. It won Best Picture, and a couple other things I don't care about. Some other notable wins. Marty Supreme won nothing. Frankenstein, Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein won 3 awards, all of which were for.
You laughed at that.
I'm sorry, man. It was really dumb. Frankenstein won 3 awards for practical effects and makeup, nothing about the actual film itself. Or, sorry, that was mean. It won good awards because awards it deserved. K-pop Demon Hunters won Best Animated Picture and I believe Best Original Song with Golden. And then my favorite award, because absolutely incredible that a horror movie is winning awards besides Sinners. Weapons won Best Supporting Actress for Gladys. I can't tell if this is a genuine.
Sick.
Yeah, I know,
That's
right?
awesome.
It's great. It's awesome.
No, so it's like actually awesome.
It is so rare.
A horror
for
film
horror
winning
movies.
something at the Oscars.
I know, it's so rare because what's Hereditary didn't win anything, and that should have absolutely won Best Actress.
Hereditary
best
should have been Best Picture. I'm sorry.
And maybe not Best Picture, but Best Lead Actress for Toni Collette's performance, and it didn't even get nominated.
But no, the Academy did the Academy does not respect horror,
but
as a genre.
They don't respect horror.
They don't respect animation as a genre.
Yes, because there was a drama or controversy I forgot to talk about a couple weeks ago, where a lot of the Oscar voters they said that they were just not going to vote for any animated picture because they didn't watch any animated movies anymore because their kids are all grown up. Which is like, first of all, that's like saying, "Hey, I know I work at this Best Buy, but I really don't feel like selling these appliances today because I don't use appliances." Like, that's not how that works.
Yeah,
that's your
my
job.
My job is to rate movies and watch the movies that are going to the Oscars. I didn't really feel like it. It's why Disney always wins Best Picture, even though it's never Best Picture.
Actually, they haven't won 4 years in a row. Disney and Pixar have lost 4 years ongoing.
Animated picture. Whatever. You know what I mean?
No, but yeah, no, you're right.
They just vote for whatever's popular.
Yeah. No, I mean you're right. That's exactly why they have won for so long, even though their movies have been really mediocre. But for the past 4 years, like I said, they haven't won.
The Academy is just a bunch of freaking phonies.
They are. They really are. And I want to give a quick
shout out. Keep in mind, an animated thing has literally never been nominated for Best Picture, like just Best Picture overall.
Well, that's because I think they consider the animated picture for Best Picture. I wonder actually.
Yeah, but it's about Best Picture is Best Movie overall. I don't know if there's a best an animated movie that wins out over every other movie, but it's. Oh, was it WALL-E and Ratatouille?
Not even close. Beauty and the Beast. Oh, 3. Sorry, Beauty and the Beast, Up, and Toy Story 3.
Yeah, that sounds about right, actually. That sounds like the ones the Academy would like.
Yeah, there are so many good animated movies that 100% should have been considered for Best Picture overall. It's ridiculous how little they genuinely care for the animated pictures and horror. Shout out to Guillermo del Toro for constantly championing. I can't speak. Animation, like at every single Oscars. Every year he's always nominated for something, and every year he goes up and he says, "Animation is cinema," and we love him for that.
Well, like he's right. They just don't. They don't respect him.
I don't get no respect. I go to work, I get no respect. I go home, I get no respect. I go to the movies and I see the Sonic 4 teaser and I get no respect.
Oh, the last winner was what the do I not know? Oh, Flow's that one thing.
I liked Flow. It was a really good movie.
The Boy and the Heron one,
Mhm.
which I am so surprised that it took that long for a Studio Ghibli movie to win Best Picture.
I think Studio Ghibli won for
Uh,
Studio Ghibli. I'm pretty sure it won for Spirited Away. Yeah, Spirited Away.
or sorry, they won for Spirited Away. That's right,
Yeah.
back in 2001.
Mhm. So anyway, Sonic 4.
Mm,
This is more important now, Mateo. A lot of Sonic
I'm
4.
sorry. Wait, really quickly,
Okay,
really
never
quickly.
mind. Never
I'm
mind.
sorry.
Never mind. We'll just stay stuck in this forever.
Best movie to ever win Best Animated Picture is Wallace and Gromit: Curse of the Were Rabbit.
It's so funny that one at one point. It's so. I mean, it's a
I
amazing movie,
I
incredible
did
movie.
not know that one. That is
You didn't?
awesome.
It's great.
Happy
It's great.
Feet won.
Yeah.
Happy Feet.
There's always a low point.
God.
Yeah. Sonic 4.
Oh, Rango won.
Yeah.
That
Sonic
is a
4.
Gore Verbinski movie.
Sonic.
Sonic 4.
Sonic 4. Jim Carrey's returning.
Shang-Chi and the Ten
Um,
Rings.
which is the biggest news. On top of that, Matt Berry, Nick Offerman, Richard Ayoade, Ben Kingsley, and Tika Sumter have all been cast in the movie. Nick Offerman and I believe Ben Kingsley are both voice roles. So maybe some Big Sonic, maybe Big the Cat. I know a lot of people like Big the Cat, but you like Big the Cat. Kristen Bell was cast as Amy, but we knew that. Once again, the big news: Jim Carrey returning for Sonic 4.
Is it
He's
Kristen? I thought it was Kirsten.
It's Kristen. It's Kristenten.
I'm pretty sure it's Kirsten.
Maybe I have no idea.
Am I wrong?
No,
I
I
might be wrong.
don't know how to pronounce her name. If you're not aware, Jim Carrey was famously known for absolutely despising the idea of sequels. He said that he would never do a sequel again after Dumb and Dumber 2. Now here he is, retiring from acting and returning only for Sonic. If I had $1 for every A-list actor that
Right.
has acted in the Sonic franchise because they wanted to over bigger adventures, I would have $3, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's Jim Carrey, Keanu Reeves, and Idris Elba, which, by the way, both of which are also returning for Sonic 4.
Which isn't a lot, but it's more than what's in Mateo's bank account.
Oh my god. I want to point out the cast for the Sonic 4 movie real quick. I just want to list them off because it is like genuinely insane. It's Jim Carrey, Ben Schwartz, Idris Elba, Keanu Reeves, James Marsden, Ben Kingsley, Matt Berry, and Nick Offerman, and Kristen Bell. That's at least like 3 Oscar nominees.
I think it is Kristen. I think you're right there.
Kristen, maybe, I don't know. That's like 3 Oscar nominees, and like at least 3 of them turned down Disney to work in the Sonic movies. I don't know what secret sauce the Sonic movies have, but they got the sauce.
I'm sorry, they turned down Disney to work in Sonic.
No, for real, like legitimately. I forgot who it was in particular. I think it was Keanu Reeves was asked for roles in Star Wars and Marvel, and he was like, I'm gonna go do Sonic and SpongeBob.
Isn't James Marsden a bad is James Marsden a bad guy? Am I thinking of a different guy?
You're thinking of Mark Wahlberg.
No, I'm not thinking Mark Wahlberg. I am most certainly not thinking of Mark Wahlberg.
Maybe James Franco.
No.
We love James
Oh,
Marsden.
I guess it is James Franco. You're
Yeah.
right. I am thinking of James Franco.
James Marsden is the GOAT. Have you seen Jury Duty?
No, I need to though.
It's so
that one's
good.
on my list actually.
It's so
is
good.
it on my list? It should be on my list.
It's so funny. Basically, it's a bunch of it's one guy and a group of actors doing a mock trial, and James Marsden plays himself, like a really hammed up version of himself, and it is absolutely incredible because like that whole thing is him just making fun of himself and his career. They name drop Sonic multiple times. The one real dude, in between days, watches the Sonic movie and talks to James about it. It's so funny. But yeah, anyway, that's Sonic news. The teaser is very short. It's Jim Carrey giving a monologue. People are assuming it's either going to be dimension hopping or time travel, which either or is pretty cool. So yeah. In the
My
new,
head pillow kind of make me look like I have cat ears. You see that?
that kind of does actually. Kind of does. Speaking of cats, FNAF movie. Yeah,
The Cat in the Hat.
Cat in the Hat, Warner Brothers.
Wait, no, you
movie.
cut out for me.
Oh, okay. I just said Cat
You
in
know
the
what?
Hat.
You should blame yourself because it's because I'm downloading RE5.
Oh, you're downloading RE5?
Yeah, that's why my ping is so high currently.
I've been trying to get him to download RE5 for like years. This is great news. I can't wait to force him to play Sheva. Anyway, so recently
I am playing Chris.
there was a little fan event, a fan giveaway for Five Nights at Freddy's. And a fan was granted one of the first ever finished scripts of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie while it was under Warner Brothers, signed by Matthew Lillard. Oh. Signed by Matthew Lillard, which is hilarious because in this original script for the FNAF movie, there was no William Afton, there was no Golden Freddy, and there was no Queen of England. It sounds really, really bad.
The Tooth Fairy, however, was there.
The Tooth Fairy was there, weirdly enough. They had Dwayne Johnson returning. Speaking of which, he's back in Fortnite.
And they had Pitbull as Santa.
And Pitbull is Santa. The plot of the movie.
was Mr. Worldwide.
No, Mateo doesn't know about this. I just told him about it. I want to tell you about the plot, what the actual plot of the movie was.
I'm sorry. Pitbull as Santa is actually so perfect.
That would be really good,
Mr.
actually.
Worldwide.
You're like, who are you? Hey, it's me, Mr. Santa Claus. Mr. Claus. Mr. Claus going worldwide. Snowball.
Yes! Oh my god, you see the vision. You see the vision
I
too.
do.
I'm gonna write a movie script where it's Pitbull as Santa.
Oh my god, man. That'd be actually so funny. And you get like a bunch of like other musical artists, like famous musical artists to play like elves or something.
Oh my gosh. And sorry, you get a bunch of like the one-time side characters to be like actual famous actors.
God,
or in it for like one scene.
It'd be so funny. It'd be like imagine the Santa
He comes
Claus.
down the chimney.
Chimney.
He comes down the chimney and like instead of a kid sitting in front of the tree in like a onesie pajamas, it's Willem Dafoe sitting in front of the tree, onesie, you know, a comically large cookie in his hand.
His third leg out and everything. That dude has a 9-inch penis, by the way.
Oh yeah.
This is like not a joke. Like I'm not making
Dylan,
a
Dylan,
comment.
this is not a conversation.
It's just he legitimately in the Northman he's hanging dong and it's like you see silhouette and it's genuinely like this. This is what his silhouette looks like. It's actually insane. They said there have been times where they've had to edit out his penis because it's so large. It's actually crazy.
I actually have heard that. I can't remember on what movie I heard that.
I think it might have been Spider-Man. Maybe
it might have also been The Lighthouse.
It wasn't The Lighthouse. They didn't. I don't think they used very much CGI in that one. It's like legitimately crazy how big his penis is, though. Like it's like monumentously.
And you
large.
know Dylan. He loves talking about the size of celebrities' penises, just like John Cena.
Just like dude, John Cena. Okay, wait. Okay, we need to get back on topic. We're about to hit an hour. The FNAF movie script. I'm gonna give you a quick overview. A group of kids who run a YouTube channel, a ghost hunting YouTube channel, go to a Five Nights at Freddy's location. That's it. That's the movie. Apparently, there was an underground amusement park in the movie. There were like multiple FNAF locations.
That's actually not too far off from the games.
I mean,
that's actually really not too far off from the game.
It isn't, but
that's actually maybe that's like prophecy.
It's funny though, because like I said, there's no Golden Freddy, there's no William Afton, there's really no villain of the movie. It's mainly just the kids escaping the animatronics. But like, the more I heard about what was going on in this plot, the more it was just like it went crazier. It's like Poppy Playtime. Like every time you think this building can't go further into the earth, it keeps going further into the earth. Like it's like
maybe whoever wrote it ended up creating Poppy Playtime.
Maybe. No, it was Scott Cawthon. Scott Cawthon wrote it. Which, by the way, random side tangent that's related. For the third FNAF movie, they hired actual writers. Scott Cawthon completely wrote the second movie, and he mostly wrote the first one. He's taking a back seat for the writing of the third one, which is kind of crazy. He did not, obviously, for most of the other scripts, which is why we got plushies in Take Manhattan, which I'm still waiting for that one to come out. But yeah, FNAF news, FNAF movie news. That you want to talk about the last one, Mateo? I know you have a close kinship with him and Benjamin Netanyahu, just as he did.
Yeah, I love Benny, but kinda struggling trying to fix my ping.
Oh my god. Okay, Chuck Norris
I
is
don't know why
dead.
I'm having such ping. I'm using Ethernet.
Allow me to. I'll say Chuck Norris was called upon by God because God needed help. It was reported a couple days ago that Chuck Norris was found walking death home, uh, and he has not been seen since. Very unfortunate news. Chuck Norris, of course, as we all know, icon of pop culture and meme culture, has passed a couple days ago at the age of like 68. This came. It's actually kind of a funny story for me personally, because I caught a post of him being rushed to the hospital, and I sent that post to Mateo. I think it's either Mateo or one of my other friends. And I maybe it was you that responded with
It was not me.
okay, it was someone else then. So I sent it to someone, and they responded with, "It's Chuck Norris. He'll be fine." And then he died the next day, which is a very sad thing, obviously, that he's gone. But it was really funny turn of events. Uh, but yeah, Chuck Norris is gone. He's dead. That's it. Rest in peace. May you continue to move the sun and the earth, the sun and the moon and the earth. May the universe revolve around you for the rest of the time. I don't know. I'm running out of words to say here. Mateo, you got anything else you like that? That's the last topic we have. Mateo is falling apart by the technological
Not
seams.
yeah, not really. My computer's absolutely exploding right now.
Mateo's computer is exploding. Uh, so yeah, I don't know how to end this out in particular. Mateo, you got a funny little thing to end us out on?
I wish. I'm actually fresh out. I know I'm not the most invested right now because my computer is dying. But I don't really have anything. I don't know. I feel like I should.
You know, I don't got anything either. I'm kind of craving something. You know what I'm craving? Mateo, you know
Bitches.
I'm craving some.
Get more from your game. Seamless sync across PC and mobile. Just
Craving some lemon pound cake. You probably won't be able to hear.
Lick 'em low, Lisa. Lick 'em low, Lisa. I can't sing the next line.
They kicked down my
Pizza.
door.